Welcome back to Bayou Outdoors. Appreciate y'all tuning in, liking, subscribing, all that stuff that the YouTubers talk about whenever they're YouTubing. Channel's growing. I think we've reached over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. What I did want to talk to y'all and show y'all, opinion wise, uh, everybody's varies, but I think it's six, yeah, six fall fishing baits. South Louisiana, bayous, rivers, cypress knees, everything you could imagine. South Louisiana and even South Mississippi. And it's unique in a way because obviously we don't get hard water down here, uh, depending on the time of year. But, we have pretty much two seasons, it seems like, with some extremes mixed in. Two seasons, one being really hot and the other one not as hot. So, with that, we get to fish year round and very fortunate to get to do that. So, I'm blessed and all of the above. But I'm going to run through six baits. Now, opinions vary, don't get me wrong, but this is just over the years what I feel good with in the fall, depending if it's a lay down, a cypress tree, a stump, a back of a creek, just a ditch. uh, really just depends. And everybody's going to be different, and that's what's great about it. But can you really go wrong with a buzzbait? Uh, Cover a lot of water with it. This one just happens to be, I believe, a 3/8 prototype gold blade. You can see I've run a trailer hook on it because I like opportunities, depending on what I'm throwing it in, different things like that. But a buzz bait in the fall, it's really, really hard to beat. If you stick with a topwater theme in a sense, this is just a small, actually, it's the Magnum Yellow Magic. It was a East Texas secret for years. A lot of people throw, chug bugs, poppers, things like that. It's a popper. You can see the mouth on it. It's got a unique little, I guess, a glurp when you're working it, and can be subtle, depending on the size of the bait fish that the fish are feeding on, things like that. But it's it's been a staple. They were hard to find for a while, but now there's so many different poppers out there on the market, from Mega Bass to the original, I believe it was Zell Rowland's Rebel Popper, that really put the popper, or the little topwater bait like that, on the map. That's just something. That's me, obviously. Confidence more than anything. So, water column wise, uh, everything else, if I come up to a laydown, um, may throw a spinnerbait, may throw a square bill. This is actually one of Cliff Pace's Black Label baits. Super buoyant. When you stop it, it's coming. So you can kind of, I guess, drag it in a sense through laydowns, things like that. The bait will absolutely walk through, or I guess 4-wheel drive through a treetop or a laydown like that. But that's uh that's really just a staple color down in South Louisiana. And South Mississippi, or really all over. I've caught fish on it several states, but uh, you can see it's got a pretty good size bill, coffin type bill on it, that, or square, whatever you want to call it. But it will ricochet for sure and get where it needs to. And obviously, with the treble hooks, fish grab it. Hey, he's probably going to hold on to it. So, uh, spinnerbait, can't really go wrong. I don't necessarily know if blades matter. Clear water, maybe a willow leaf. Dirtier water, maybe some Colorados, Indianas, things like that. That's just a war eagle. I believe it's blue heron color. Nothing fancy. Cover some water with it. I mean, who doesn't like a great spinnerbait bite in the fall? So it's a uh, it's a special bait for sure. You can cover a lot of water. Next two or last two, uh, kind of unique. A lot of people may disagree, but then again, it's opinions. It's my confidence baits, things like that. But a mag draft, just cover a little water, different kind of. I guess it's a different profile than a say a spinner bait or something like that. But if you're looking for one or two good fish, you may catch it. Obviously not weedless, so got to be careful around some things. But uh, really, I mean, a great all around looking for one or two good fish on it. I think earlier in the year, in the spring, on a shad spawn, caught a few fish on it. I believe it was Percy Quinn. There's a video somewhere buried on the channel, but it's a it's definitely a unique style bait. Got a little magnet in it to where the actual bait locks down onto the hook, or the hook locks up to the bait, so keeps it from dangling too much. But hey, you never know when you're going to need it. And the last one I'm going to share is kind of come onto the scene in the last probably year or so for me. Uh, it's the trick shad. So the guys at GSM actually bought the company, I believe, from Mike Buka a couple years ago, and it has honestly done wonders. I believe this is the 6-inch trick shad, so it's nothing fancy. You can work it. You can work it almost like a fluke. You can let it sink. You can weight it a little more to get it down a little bit faster. But overall, it's a neat bait. Not going to get a whole lot of bites on it, but when you get one, it's usually going to be a good one. See a lot of followers. There's a lot of curiosity out there in the bass's little brain, and they like to see what's up. So when that bait, when you chop it back to the boat, almost like a fluke style bait, it's unique for sure. So there's plenty of videos out there showing it in the water and things like that. So that's it. All those reels you saw were Casking Mega Jaws, and I believe the rods were Speed Demons and Royal Selects that they used to make. So you know comment, let me know. You know, everybody's got different opinions on it, and I just wanted to share mine with y'all. So, hey, I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.